Hello everybody and welcome back to your KET class. So this is our second class. Now welcome back everybody. Make sure you have the correct books for your classes, alright? So our student book, we will call this our SB or student book. It should look like this, okay? And we also have a workbook where we will do our homework and other stuff, which is over here. It looks like this, okay? So it should be KET, okay, Key English Test number 1, alright? So make sure you have the correct books out. Alright, so put this workbook aside because for the rest of the class, we are mostly going to use our student book. Now, in the last lesson, we've learned about around the clock and work day, right? About different types of work. And where is this? Round the clock, okay? So the things that you may or may not do during your leisure time. Leisure means free time, okay? Now, similar to last week's, how should I say? Similar to last week's topic, we have chill out on page 10, okay? Chill out. Now, this is about your leisure time again. So during your free time, right? So not about cleaning or doing chores or what your mommy will tell you to do. It's more about what you want to do during your free time, okay? So let's take a look at this part of the workbook, all right? Of the whiteboard over here. Now this corresponds to the workbook, sorry, the student book page 10, okay? So it's corresponding with our student book. Now we have the phrase chill out, okay? Chill out. Now what does chill out mean, okay? Can some of you at home try to guess what chill out means? Remember, this is about relaxing and what you want to do during your free time. So can someone at home, if you have some ideas, you can shout out your answers. What do you think chill out means? You can do word by word or the whole phrase. Alright, so if you have any ideas, shout them out now. Alright, okay, so chill out. Some of you have very nice ideas, right? I didn't hear them right now because it's a video class. But if we have the normal class again, you can share with me your answers, right? Okay, so we have the word chill, C-H-L-L, okay? Now chill, what does chill mean? When you think of chill, it means cold, right? So chill your drinks down. That means make your drinks cooler. So why does chill out? Alright, so cool, right? Chill out, and then this one is just like an expression, okay? Why does cool out or chill out means relax? Why does it mean relax? Can you try and guess? Alright, some of you may have the answer already. It's because when we relax, right, we are trying to cool down. So we are not doing anything. We're just relaxing. Our body temperature will just be cooled down. And it won't be very hot like when we're working, right? Or when we're thinking. We feel very hot because our body is using lots of energy. So chill out is a phrase which means relax. Chill out. Now, when someone is angry, for example, a teacher in your school is very angry because your classmate didn't do their homework. And then the teacher said, oh, my work life is so stressful because I cannot chill out with the students always forgetting to do their homework. So I cannot chill out. That means I cannot relax, right? All right? Very simple, right? Chill out means relax. Now we're going through some vocabulary on page 10. Okay, so vocabulary means lists of words or type of words that we might know or may not know, okay? So we have weekend activity. I'm pretty sure some of you or all of you know what weekend means. W-E-E-K-E-N-D. Weekend, okay? So during the week we have 7 days. Monday to Sunday, or some people like to say Sunday to Saturday, okay? Depending on where you're from, the start of the week may be Sunday or it may be Monday, okay? Anyway, the weekends are Saturday and Sunday. Some people like to count Friday as a weekend, but the correct weekends are Saturday and Sunday because they're at the end of the week. And you don't have to go to school, right? And some people don't have to go to work on weekends as well. Alright, so weekend activity means the things that you can do on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday. Now we have a couple of vocabulary. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, in fact, in this circle. We have 10 on our student book. Now I didn't write down all of them because then we would not have enough space for everything else. So I've written down 3, and then we can read out loud the others, okay? Let's go through them one by one, okay? The first one is going camping. Going camping. Now, if you take a look at this, you might not be familiar with this way of expressing an activity. There is an ing at the end, right? ing. Going camping. The second one is relaxing at home. Another ing. Relaxing at home. And then the other one is going swimming. Another ing. Going swimming, okay? Now, at the other part, okay, the activity itself also has ing. Now you can use going to camp or going camping is the same. Going for a swim or going swimming is also okay. So there are different ways to express in English, and this is just one of them. Now, if the auxiliary verb, okay, auxiliary verb means the helping verb, going camping, relaxing at home, going swimming, is ending in an ing, then it's usually used for the tense called present continuous tense. Now, we will learn more about the present continuous tense later. For now, just focus on the different types of activities, like cooking with friends, okay, renting DVDs. Now, some of you might not know what DVDs are, okay? So, renting, R-E-N-T-I-N-G, and DVDs, okay? Now, I'm not sure if you know what CDs are, right? So, some time ago, when we want to watch movies, right, we have to buy CDs and DVDs. Now, they are circular discs. They're round with a hole in the middle. And we put them inside a DVD player. And then the DVD player will show the movie on the screen or on the TV. Alright, so these are DVDs. They look like saucers, okay? They look like a plate, a silver plate with a hole in the middle, right? Now, renting, R-E-N-T-I-N-G. This comes from the word rent, R-E-N-T. Rent means to borrow, okay? But you pay some money to borrow it, all right, and to use it. So, like houses in Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong doesn't have any houses. Hong Kong has lots of apartments, right? In a building. Now, some people, they buy the apartments in the building, or they rent the apartments in the building. Renting means you pay this amount of money, and then you use that something, but you don't own it, okay? For example, if you're living in an apartment that you rent, that means you live there, you pay to live there, but you do not own it. So renting a DVD or renting DVDs mean you pay some money to get the DVD to watch the movie, but you do not own the DVD. You have to give back the DVD to the shop that you rented. Alright? In some cases, they will give you back the money, okay? In some DVD places. In other places, they won't pay you back, right? So this is how we watched movies before a long time ago, okay? When we didn't go to the cinema, we would rent DVDs. Alright, and then another one, of course, is going to the cinema. Another activity is visiting relatives. Visiting obviously means to go visit. Relatives are your family members outside of your own home. So your uncle, your auntie, your cousins, etc. Eating out. So out, again, is a phrase, right? It makes it a nice phrase. So eating means the action. Eating out means eating out in a restaurant. having a barbecue, or going dancing. So these are the different types of weekend activities that we can do. Now let's go to part 1, okay, over here, where we have a study skill, okay? Categorizing vocabulary. What does categorizing mean? That means putting them into different categories, okay? So let's try to read that. I'll take out my book from the screen. Categorizing vocabulary. Sorting new words into different categories can help you remember them better, okay? For example, if I have, how can I say? What's a good way? If I have different types of storybooks, right? Now, I have 3 types of, or maybe let's go 5 types of storybooks. 2 storybooks are about Cinderella and what's another princess? Cinderella and Snow White, okay? 2 books are Cinderella and Snow White. Now, 2 other books are about, what's a good storybook? Are about the turtle and the monkey, and the other one is about the 3 little pigs, okay? So Cinderella, Snow White, Turtle and the Monkey, and then the 3 little pigs. And then the last book that we have is Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter. So we have 3 different books. I can't remember them. Very hard to remember, right? But then, if you put them in different categories, alright, Cinderella and Snow White are fairy tale. Alright, fairy tale over here. And then we have the turtle and the monkey. And also, who did I say? The 3 little pigs. These are about animals. Okay, so fairy tale about animals and adventure. And the last one is about wizards, right? So we know we have 3 different types of books. Alright, and we have 5 books altogether. So this is the same way. We have indoors and outdoors. Now, what does indoors mean? Indoors means inside a room, okay? Outdoors means outside a room or outside. Indoors, inside the door, right? Inside a room. Outdoors, outside the door or outside the room, okay? So we have different types of activities that are indoors and outdoors. Now, from the circle over here, okay? From this circle over here, we have 10 activities. Please sort them out, categorize them, if they're indoors or outdoors, okay? Indoors or outdoors. Now, some of them might be tricky because they might be both indoors and outdoors. All right? Okay. All right, so let's go through them one by one. Going camping. Going camping, is that indoors or outdoors? Easy, right? Going camping is outdoors, so write it down. Going camping. Alright, going camping is outdoors. Sorry. Okay, now what about the second one? Relaxing at home. Relaxing at home is very good. Indoors, right? Oops. Not indoors. I should write relaxing at home. Silly me. Relaxing at home. Okay? Alright, what about the next one? We have going swimming. Alright, so going swimming, where do you think? Right, it can be indoors and outdoors. Swimming pool is indoors, right? So we can have going swimming indoors in the swimming pool. Oops, no more space. Or we can go going swimming outdoors at the beach, right? So we have many different ways to go swimming. Now this is just an example, okay? We don't have to go through all of them. What you can do is, oopsie. What you can do is on the circle itself over here, you can write I or O, okay? If it's indoors or outdoors. So for example, going camping, write down O for outdoors. Relaxing at home is I, indoors. Going swimming is I and O, indoors and outdoors. Cooking with friends, what do you think? That is indoors, right? You have to cook in a kitchen, so write down I, indoors. Renting DVDs. You need a TV to watch a DVD, right? So, this is indoors, okay? So please do something like that, okay? Alright, so it's very simple. Alrighty then. Okay, so I'm sorry guys, we're in a bit of a time crunch because we're doing video classes, so it's quite a time crunch. Okay, so we have to go through each and every part, so please bear with me and follow my pace. Alright, now let's go to 2A. Okay, so reading part. Now in 2A and 2B we have to read the passage that's given to us. Now can you see the passage over here? Are you a party animal or a home bird? So this is the passage we're going to read. But first, let's take a look at 2A. So question 2A for the reading part. Look at the title of the quiz. What does it mean? Are you a party animal or a home bird? Which of the following adjectives best describes party animal or home bird? So what does are you a party animal or a home bird mean? Alright, that means, do you like parties or partying or staying at home? Alright, so this is the first part of the 2A. Now why party animal? Because animals are very wild, right? You cannot control animals, they're very wild. So if someone calls you a party animal, that means you love going wild in parties and just having a good time, right? Now, home bird means staying at home. So in not long time ago, but some time ago, people kept birds as pets. And they liked birds as pets because birds were relaxing, okay? And so these people who have birds as pets, they usually just stay at home and take care of their pet bird because it's relaxing, the birds can sing, etc., etc., okay? So home bird means someone who likes to stay at home. Alright? Okay, what about the next one? How do we describe party animal? What's the best adjective for party animal? And what's the best adjective for home bird? Okay? So outgoing means very easy to talk to. Outgoing usually are party animals, okay? So party animals are usually outgoing because they like to meet different people, they like to talk to different people, okay, and make new friends, right? So party animals are outgoing. What about sociable? Sociable. Sociable means the same thing, right? So something very similar. Sociable means you like to talk, you like to party, you like to have a good time with your friends and other people, right? Now what about quiet? Quiet. That's right, you might be a home bird, right? So home birds might like quiet time. What else? Popular. Popular means famous. A lot of people know you. So that should be for someone who is a, that's right, a party animal. So someone popular. 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 Okay? Now what about the next one? We have this shy. Someone who's very shy, right? Doesn't want to talk to people that much, or is very timid. Timid means almost like shy. They don't know what to say to people, so they'd rather not say anything, right? So shy is a home bird. And last one, friendly. Now friendly can also be for home birds, okay? Even if they stay at home, they can be friendly too, right? But most likely, party animals are very friendly. They like being friends with everybody, right? So party animals are outgoing, sociable, popular, and friendly. But home birds are more quiet and shy. But please remember, just because a party animal is outgoing, sociable, popular, and friendly doesn't mean being a popular party animal is the best person to be. Sometimes there are bad things that can happen too. And we will learn that in the quiz over here. Alright, so we have the quiz over here. Are you a party animal or a home bird? So can you please read and circle which one you are, okay? Circle which one you are, okay? Alright, so let's read together and you circle your own. And then if you which one you have most, I will tell you the answers later. Now, what we have to do is do the quiz and find out what type of person you are. Afterwards, I will explain the words in bold, okay? Alright, so let's read together. 1, 2, 3. Are you a party animal or a home bird? Alright, so you can circle as I read them, okay? Circle the answer for you, okay? You have your own answer, so just decide for yourselves. Number 1. A classmate is having a party on Saturday. What are you going to do? Are you going to A, stay in, there's a great film on TV. So just not go to the party and just watch TV basically. Or B, you're going to go, but you're not crazy about the idea. That means you're going to go to the party, but you don't really want to. So it's just, okay, I'm invited, so I'm going. Or C, you're definitely going. You can't wait. You're definitely going means 100% sure you will see me there because you can't wait. That means you are so excited for it. So what type of person are you? Is it A, stay at home to watch TV? B, going to the party but not so excited? Or C, 100% sure you are going because you're very excited? Alright, very good. Now let's move on to the second question for you to answer on your own. You're going to a wedding reception and you don't know many people. How do you feel? Now, number 2, wedding reception means after the wedding, the couple, the man and the woman, the groom and the bride, right, the husband and the wife, they will have a party for all the family and friends that they have invited for the wedding to have either lunch or dinner, to sit down and meet all the other friends and families of the bride and groom. So it's like a party as well. So at a party, at a wedding party, and you don't know many people, how do you feel if you don't know many people? Is it A, horrible, you really don't want to go? Or B, a bit nervous, but you will try to be friendly or sociable? Or C, great, you love meeting new people? Which one are you? Is it A, you don't want to go if there's no one you know? B, a bit nervous, but you will try to be nice? Or C, you love meeting new people? Alright, question number 3. Let's go and read that question. Your parents are going away this weekend. What are you going to do? Wow, you have your home all to yourself. What are you going to do? Are you going to A, rent a DVD to watch a movie and relax at home? B, a few close friends are coming over and you're going to have a barbecue in the garden? Wow, so you're going to have a little bit of a fun with a small group of friends. Or C, you're going dancing with friends. Which one are you? A, B, or C? Alright, now let's go to the last one. Number 4. Your friend calls to invite you out for coffee, but you're comfortable. That means you feel good, okay? You are comfortable, that means you feel good on the sofa and a little bit tired. What are you going to do when your friend asks you to go out for coffee and you feel good in the sofa and are feeling a little bit tired? Are you going to A, not move, so you're not moving, you really don't want to go out, so you stay there? Or B, you're going to invite your friend to have coffee at your home instead because you don't want to go out, but you want to meet your friend still? Or C, you are going to go out and the night is young. The night is young means you have all the time in the world to do everything you want. So which one do you think you are? right, so now let's take a look at the scores over here. We have mostly A's, mostly B's, and mostly C's. Now, if you get mostly A's, that means you're a person who likes to stay in. Alright, so let's try to read what stay in means. Mostly A's. Just because you like staying in, it doesn't mean you cannot have company. Company means companion, or someone else to be there with you. So a friend, a family member, or someone like a pet, okay? Share your sofa with friends sometime, or go out for a cozy meal. Cozy means a very good, very warm, a feel-good meal, okay? Now mostly B, mostly B. Okay, so mostly B. You are friendly and popular, but sometimes you just want to stay at home. Good for you. You don't always have to go out to have a good time. So people who have mostly B's are friendly and popular, and they can do going out and also staying at home at the same time, so they know they have a balance, okay? Now let's go to mostly C's, okay? You're the life of the party. So you're the life and soul of the party. That means you are the most popular person there, okay? You are the one with so much energy, right? And everyone's best friend. That means everybody likes you, right? Just be careful not to tire yourself out. That means just be careful not to get so tired, because being everyone's best friend and being a life and soul of the party is very tiresome. Why not relax at home once in a while, or invite friends over to your house? So this means it's good that you're very happy, it's good that you have very many best friends, but slow down, because it's also okay to invite people to your house or just stay at home. Alright, so these are the different types of people. Now we have some words that I can go through. So definitely means 100% sure, right? That's what definitely means. Wedding reception is a wedding, okay, party for family and friends. So in Hong Kong, right, if you're a Christian or a Catholic, then you will have a wedding at the church, okay, or at a synagogue or a temple, right? So that's where you get married, at a church, a temple, or a chapel, right? But if you're a Buddhist, then maybe you'll get married at home, maybe, or in a temple, okay? If you are Muslim, then you'll get married in a mosque. If you're a Jew, then you'll get married in a synagogue, right? So the wedding happens before the wedding reception. So when they say, I now pronounce you man and wife, that is at the wedding. After the wedding, people who watch the wedding happen will all get together to have a meal and dance and party, and this is called a wedding reception, or the wedding party of the bride and groom's family and friends. This is all for them to enjoy, okay? Comfortable means feel good, okay? If something is comfortable, that means it feels good. Alright, very simple. Now over here, life and soul of the party means full of energy, right? Full of energy. Now you're so full of energy that everyone can see you, right? They say, oh, that guy, Mr. Joe, is the life and soul of the party of this classroom. That means he's so full of energy, right? And then cozy. Now cozy has a similar meaning to comfortable. It's also feel good, okay? And then company. Company doesn't mean like a business, okay? Company means companion, okay? Companion, which means someone to be with, okay? Someone to be with. So SB means somebody, okay? Or someone. That means your friend, your family, or even your pets, alright? So these are the vocabulary that we have from the quiz, and also the answers from the quiz, okay? Again, company doesn't mean the business, okay? Company means companion or someone to be with. So your friends, your teachers, your classmates, etc. All right, very good. We spent 30 minutes. Hopefully we still have more time for the next few pages, all right? Let's go through them very quickly. Page 11, I'm sorry. All right, page 11. Remember when I said that some words end in ing, right? So for ing endings, we call those present continuous tense. So I'm looking at exploring grammar, okay? Page 11, the top left corner, present continuous tense. Now, present continuous tense is usually made with going. All right, so G-O-I-N-G. We can see here going to, all right? Going to, or sometimes going plus the verb ending in ing, like I am going swimming. Okay? So you can say ing, okay? Or we can also say is, am, or are plus verb in ing, okay? So present continuous tense has very many different types of ways of writing them down, okay? So now let's take a look over here. Which one describes a fixed agreement, which is A, or an intention or plan, B? So which one is more sure to happen? Which one is 100% sure to happen? A fixed agreement, right? So agreement means there's more than usually two people, right? Or sorry, there's more than one person, okay, all the time, but usually two or more, okay? A fixed agreement. That means you and somebody else agrees that this will happen. So this is more likely to happen. An intention or a plan is it might happen, but it might not. For example, when I was younger, I planned to be a pilot, right? Someone who flies the plane. But is Mr. Joe a pilot now? No, right? I am now a teacher, right? I'm not a pilot, even if I plan to be a pilot, right? So one is for sure it will happen, and the other one is maybe it'll happen, maybe it will not, okay? So which one is which? Okay, number one, I'm saving money because I'm going to buy a new car. So here we have is MR, okay, so this is MR. In this case, it's M. And then here we have the verb save plus the ing. Okay? So this here is the present continuous tense. Is MR and then the verb ending in ing. Or another way to do it is MR again. Is MR. And then here we have going. And then we have to, and then we have the verb. Is MR going to plus verb? All right, so here, what do you think is this one? Is it A, a fixed agreement, or B, an intention or plan? What do you think that one is? All right, so that one is a intention, okay? That is an intention. All right? So I'm saving money because I'm going to buy a car next year is an intention, okay? Intention. All right? Simple, so write that down. Intention for number one, the first sentence, intention. All right? Easy peasy, right? Okay. All right, so now let's go on to number two. I've got train tickets. We're leaving at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I've got train tickets. We're leaving at 10 o'clock on Monday morning. So if you have train tickets, right? And then the train tickets say you have to leave at 10 o'clock on Monday morning. Are you going to leave at 10 o'clock on Monday morning? Yes, you are. This is a fixed agreement, right? So when you buy the ticket, you agree to the time. So this is B, okay? I've got train tickets, okay? We're leaving at 10 o'clock on Monday morning. That is a fixed agreement. Okay, Let's quickly go through the next few parts, okay? Part 4, we have to ask and answer. Now, Fiona has made some notes about next week. So this is what she is going to do. Again, this is about present continuous tense. I will use short form PCT, or PRCT means present continuous tense. Again, it's made with is, am, or are, plus verb ending in ing. Alright? Again, is, am, are, plus verb ending in ing, or going to. Right? Going to and then something. So this is present continuous tense. Now, an example has been done for us about 21st Monday. A is asking, is Fiona playing tennis with Paul on Monday at 6 p.m.? And the note has crossed 6 p.m. and written down 7. So B says, no, she isn't. She's playing tennis with Paul at 7 p.m. Now, in the question we have, is Fiona playing? We have is in the question first, and then the verb in the ing. Now, this is still the same. Is, am, are, plus ing. Alright? But here, the subject, the person, is in between is and the ing verb. In the answer, someone said, no, she is playing. So she is playing. In the answer, the person comes first before is. In the question, is comes first before the person. So in the second one, 22nd, Tuesday, is Fiona, what should be the answer there? Is Fiona get present for mom's birthday? So it should be, is Fiona getting? You have an ing, getting presents or present. Getting a present for mom's birthday, etc. Alright, you don't have to write down the whole thing, okay? Just make down some notes, jot down some notes so you know you understand what I'm talking about. And then B, right, there's a cross on the note, so that means no. No, she is, and no, she isn't, right? That's the correct answer. No, she isn't. So you will say she is or she's getting it on Wednesday. Now Wednesday is big W, okay? And be careful how you read it. It's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday, okay? So here, the D here is silent, okay? Wednesday. The D on wed is a silent D. Wednesday, not Wednesday. Wednesday. Alright, now another one. 23rd of Wednesday. Alright, the note says eat out with parents, okay? So A, is Fiona eat out with parents is wrong. You should have the ing form on the verb. So is Fiona eating out with whose parents? Her parents, okay? So we put the possessive adjective. And then someone said yes, she is or isn't. She is, right? And then we have, what should we say? She is or she's eating out with her parents, full stop, okay? So write down you don't have to write down the full answer, right? Just write down enough so you know the points, okay? Alright? Again, you can take a look here. If it's a question, right? The is comes first before the person or the subject, and then the ing verb on the third position. But in the answer or statement, if it's not a question, she, the person, will come first, and then is comes second. So this is, right? Is MR. And then eating with the ing will still stay in the third position, okay? So question is somebody, something ing. Now the is can change to am or are also. So am I going to help you? Is she going to help you? Are they going to help you? in the answer, it should be she, he, or it is, okay? Or I am, or you, or they are. Alright, so this is the first part. First part plus, okay, verb ending in ing. Okay? So he, she, it is, I am, you, they are, or you, we, they are, I forgot the we, and then verb ending in ing. Okay? Alright? Okay, moving on. Part 5, okay? So part 5 with the present continuous tense, we have next week and next summer, next month. So you can do something like this. I am going to Japan next weekend. Now, even if this is a present form, next weekend means in the future. Here we have I, so is MR. This is M, or R. Here in this case it's M. Going to, okay, ing and to. And then we have next weekend, which means in the future. Now we can also say in the summer. So you are going to work in the summer, full stop. So here again we have is MR, ing and to, and then the verb work, okay? So you are going to work, okay? Okay? You are going to work. Now, can I remove to and write you are going working? No, right? You cannot say you are going working. In some verbs, you can use ing again. You are going swimming, okay? But in this case, you cannot say you are going working. You are going to work. So it's always safe to put to before the other verb. You are going to work. You are going to swim. You are going to help, etc. All right? Okay, so for now we'll skip 6, 7, 8, and 9, okay? And let's go straight to page 12. Let's go straight to page 12. And it's about guess what, okay? So for pages 10 and 11, we've talked about chill out, just relaxing, right? Now for page 12, we are talking about guess what. Now what does guess what mean? Does guess what mean, oh, here, guess something? You're asking someone to guess? No, right? So here the exclamation point means it's something exciting. So what does guess what mean? Can someone tell me or shout an answer? Okay, very good. So guess what means I've got news. Alright, I've got news, or I have something to say, right? Guess what? I have something to say, or I've got news to share. Okay? So this is what guess what means. Now for part 1, okay? How often do you send emails? To whom and why? Now Mr. Joe is a university student and also working in an office, okay? So at the same time, I'm a university student and I'm also working in an office. So I write emails I write emails every day, right? So I write emails every day if I'm not teaching, right? I have to talk to my clients, I have to talk to my supervisors, right? And I can't always call them on the phone, so I need to send them an email. How about you, boys and girls? How often do you send an email? Maybe it's rarely, right? Maybe you don't really send a lot of emails. Instead, you send a lot of text messages, right, to your friends on WhatsApp, on WeChat, on Line, or on Facebook Messenger, right? But not email. So you can say rarely, which means not a lot, okay? Or you can say a lot, right? Or sometimes. All right, so when do you send? How often? And to whom? Friends, maybe? Teachers? Family that lives far away? And why? Mostly, right, to ask or answer questions. This is mostly the case, right? But you can have some more answers why you use the email, right? For Mr. Joe, it's mostly to ask and answer questions that they give me or that I give them, okay? All right. Now, number 2. What is Grace doing this summer? We have to read the rubrics, okay? The rubrics means the criteria that is going to be included, okay? So the rubric is the small blue box over here, okay? About Grace and Samantha. So this blue box is the email from Samantha to Grace, okay? And then this one, the big one over here, is from Grace to Samantha, so her reply. All right, let's read the small blue box first. Well, that's my news. How about you? Write and tell me what you're doing this summer. Are you just relaxing or have you got a job? So this is Samantha asking Grace, okay? So Grace will reply with another email. And the question is, what is Grace doing this summer? So now let's read Grace's email over here, okay? Let's read Grace's email. All right, so on your book, please read over here. I will take mine off of the screen, okay? All right, so let's read together and then answer the question. Hi, Samantha. Great to hear from you. Guess what? I've got a summer job. I'm working at Magic Mountain Theme Museum. I'm working at Magic Mountain Theme Park, just out of town. It's amazing. In the mornings, I usually greet visitors at the main entrance. I answer their questions, show them where to buy their tickets, and give them a map of the park. In the afternoon, I help in one of the gift shops inside the park. We are always busy, so I get very tired. So far, I'm really enjoying the job. You don't need a lot of experience, but you have to be cheerful and outgoing because you deal with people every day. I'm working there for another 2 months. Why don't you apply for a job there too? That would be great. Anyway, that's all for now. Write back soon. Love, Grace. All right? So this is Grace's email reply back to Samantha, okay? Now, what is Grace doing this summer? So we've already read her email. She is working, right? She is working at where? She is, you see here, so it's the is, or are. And then she is working, W-O-R-K, I-N-G, the I-N-G, verb plus I-N-G, right? She is working, where? At capital M, right? Magic Mountain Theme Park. Right? She is working at, She is working at Magic Mountain Theme Park. Here is a present continuous tense that we can see. Alright? Okay, so it's very interesting, right? So she is a student in maybe, I think it's secondary school. So maybe not far off from you guys, right? I'm not sure where you are. But maybe some of you are in secondary school, maybe some of you are not. But this is something that you can do as well when you're in secondary school if you'd like to have extra pocket money or allowance money, right? You can do work during summer or the summer holiday. Maybe Magic Mountain Theme Park is like Ocean Park for us in Hong Kong or Disneyland, right? You can do something like this. All right, moving on to part 3. Read the email and match the paragraphs 1 to 4 to the descriptions of A to D, all right? So write down the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so A, closing remarks or ask a friend to write back. Which one is it over here? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one is it? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Closing remarks. Ask a friend to write back. Closing means the end, right? So at the end of the day, you close your shop. At the end of the day, you close your windows because you don't want anything to come inside. So close should be the fourth one, right? Anyway, that's all for now. Write back soon. You're also asking someone to write back. B, opening remarks, reason for writing. Opening remarks or reason for writing. So in the rubric, the small blue box, are you just relaxing or have you got a job? So Samantha is asking Grace what she has to do for the summer. So for B, it should be number 1. She's telling us, or she's telling Samantha, I've got a summer job, right? So B should be number 1. Also, it's the opening to her email, right? Opening means the start. Okay, so great to hear from you is the opening. C, job description. Job description. Job description means what you have to do at the job. Is it 2 or 3? 2, right? And so 3 are the job qualities and other comments. Qualities means how it feels, okay? All right, so that's the answer, okay? 4 is, A is 4, B is 1, C is 2, and D is 3, okay? Now let's take a look at part 4. Opening and closing remarks, okay? So opening and closing remarks. A is the closing, B is the opening. 4 is the closing, 1 is the opening, okay? So pay attention to that on your book. In letters, texts, and even emails, we have an opening, which is like, hello, how are you? Or great to hear from you. And closing remarks such as, see you soon, take care, or write back please. Okay, so these are opening and closing remarks. Now we have 4 different types of phrases. Number 1, how are things? How are things? Is that an opening or closing? How are things? That is an opening, right? So on your book, you can write down the letter O right next to the question. How are things? O, it's an opening, okay? Now, what about for number 2? Number 2, see you soon. See you soon. Do you say that at the beginning, the open of the letter, or at the end, the closing of the letter? See you soon. That is the closing, right? Closing. Now, what about number 3? Number 3, have to go now. I have to go now. So which one is it? Opening, will you say, I have to go now, goodbye? Or at the closing, at the end, I have to go now, goodbye? Closing, right? And question number 4. It's been ages, hasn't it? It's been ages, hasn't it? So you're asking a question if it's been such a long time. That should be opening, okay? So check your answers, please. Number 1 is opening. Number 2 is closing. Number 3 is closing. And number 4 is opening, okay? Alrighty then. Now we have some time left to take a look at the homework exercise that we have on page 12 of our student book. So page 12 of our student book, part 5, okay? We have a rubric over here. Read the rubric. A. So what are you doing this summer? Are you on holiday or are you doing something else? Write back soon. So this is what we have to answer, okay? We have to answer this blue part. Now, we have to do this on our workbook, page 2. It says, your plan, not your plan in this summer, okay? Please cross out in. In this summer is wrong. So your plan this summer, okay? Your plan this summer. So cross out in. Please don't write down in. Don't keep the in. Your plan this summer. Write an email to your friend with using the writing plan at page 12 in the student book or pupil's book, not less than 120 words. So please write at least 120 words. If you write down 150 words, that's good. If you write down 200, even better, right? So what you have to do is take a look at the plan here. The plans are paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and paragraph 4. So at least follow the plan and write down per paragraph what you want to talk about. Now I'll take away the book from the screen, okay? So these are the notes that we can do. You can write them down right now on the plan, the paragraph plan on page 12 if you want, so you don't have to write it down later and you can just start doing your homework, right? So notes on paragraph 1. Greetings. Where you are and what are you doing? So greetings, what types of greetings can we use? We can say hello. Only hello, right? Or we can say hello. It means it has been so long. Right? So for most of us, we haven't seen our friends for almost 8 months, right? Since January because of the coronavirus, right? So from January before the Chinese New Year, right? The virus started spreading. So it's almost 8 months now, maybe 7.5 months, right? So it's been so long, you can tell your friends, hello, it's been so long. All right, so this is the greeting part. Now we have another part which is the where are you? So you can say, hello, it's been so long. I'm still in Hong Kong. Right, if you're still here. Or you can say, I am now in Japan. Right? You can make up a story, anything you want. And then, what are you doing? Then you can say, I am studying Japanese in Japan. Or I am now owning a restaurant in Hong Kong. Right? Something like that. You can write down anything. So these are just notes, okay? So for paragraph 2, your daily routine. What do you do every day? So, for example, if you have work, right? If you have work, then you can say, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day, etc., right? And then you can say, I go to work at Ocean Park from 9 in the morning, right? Something like that. You can write down anything, right? Or if you're not working, you can say, I wake up at 9 a.m. and read books. And if you're not working, you can write anything you want, okay? So long as you have something to talk about in the first and second paragraph. Okay? Now what about for the third paragraph, your feelings, and you invite your friend to join you. So if you are working, right? If you are working, you can say, I am tired, but having so much fun. Okay? Then, because you're having so much fun working in Ocean Park, you want to invite your friend, right? You can say, you should apply for a summer job with me. You can say something like that, right? You should apply for a summer job with me. Now, what if you're not working? Right? You don't have a summer job. Then you can say, you should come visit me and we can play, I don't know, maybe play video games. Where you can invite your friend to go to your place and play video games, right? Something like that. So this is paragraph 3. Now, of course, this is just one sentence, right? Now, when you're writing down the actual passage, the actual email, please take a look at Grace's email to Samantha. Right? There's a lot of things they talk about. Lots of things. So over here too, you can talk about lots of things about your email, about your summer. And lastly, the paragraph 4 is closing. Okay, so you say something like, "It's so nice to hear from you. I hope I can see you again. Please come to visit anytime you want, etc. And write back soon." So always say "write back soon." Okay. All right, and then of course at the end you put your name. Right, same as Grace's email. Okay, same as this one. All right. Okay, everybody, good job today. So today you've done pages 10, 11, and 12. Okay, you've done pages 10, pages, where's 11? 11. Okay, and also page 12. And you've learned about the present continuous tense today, which is the verb ending in ing with is, mr, and going to, or the verb ing, right? All right, don't forget to finish your homework. All right, student book, your SB, page 12 over here, part 5. Read the blue one and the red box, and then write it down on page 2 of your workbook. Please, at least write 120 words, okay? I don't want 100 or 80 words, at least 120 words, all right? Make sure you do your homework correctly, okay? All right, everyone, what you can do for the next part after finishing your homework, if you still want to study, it's great that you go back to the first 2 other chapters, 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D, and then read the passages so you can remember what we've learned so far, okay? All right, everyone, good job. So remember what we've learned about today, because they will come up again in the next lessons. I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.